Hello everyone, welcome to our Comments and Answers TJ channel. I hope all of you are doing well. In this video, we're going to prepare for the study of the congregation book, Enjoy Life. And this week, we will study chapter 8, paragraphs 22 to 24, and the box on page 67. So, let's begin. Question 22. What is the best way to take advantage of periods of peace? We should take advantage of periods of peace and religious freedom in some countries to strengthen our relationship with Jehovah and build up the congregation. In Matthew chapter 13, verse 22, we are warned about the trap of focusing solely on material things, neglecting the spiritual. It is crucial to remember that Satan seeks to distract us from our spiritual purpose and lead us away from the path to God. In moments of relative peace, we must be alert and aware of the valuable opportunity presented to us to grow spiritually and contribute to the advancement of God's kingdom. This involves dedicating time to prayer, studying the Word, and serving others, following the example of love and sacrifice of Jesus Christ. By taking advantage of these periods of tranquility, we not only strengthen our faith but also become a light to those around us, inspiring them to seek a deeper relationship with God. Additionally, we prepare ourselves to face the challenges that may arise in the future, remembering that our lives can change suddenly. Therefore, it is crucial to seize every opportunity to give a full testimony about God's kingdom, both in words and actions, to glorify His name and do His will on earth. The best way to take advantage of periods of peace is to dedicate ourselves to strengthening our spiritual relationship and contributing to the well-being of the congregation. Instead of focusing solely on material matters, it is crucial to prioritize personal development and work on building a stronger faith to avoid falling into Satan's traps. We must also take advantage of periods of peace by using our time wisely to strengthen different aspects of life, including the spiritual. If one enjoys religious freedom, it is essential not to neglect spiritual life in favor of material aspects, as Satan wants us to fall into that trap to catch us off guard. Another way is by making good use of time, which involves dedicating time to prayer, meditation, scripture study, and preaching service. Additionally, it is essential to remain alert and prepared for changes that may arise at any time. For example, we could think about situations that could change and how we will react. Furthermore, we must bear in mind that current stability does not guarantee permanence. Things can change overnight, so it is crucial always to be prepared and rooted in spiritual truths. Question 23 and 24, Part A. What two things does Tabitha's account teach us? Firstly, it reminds us of the brevity of life and the importance of living it fully, leaving an honorable legacy before God. Secondly, it gives us hope in the resurrection. Jehovah recognized Tabitha's goodness and rewarded her, assuring us that we will also be rewarded for our efforts. Tabitha's account teaches us the importance of living a life full of good deeds and generosity towards the needy. It shows us that our actions can earn us a good reputation and that even after our death, we can be remembered for our acts of kindness. Additionally, it offers comfort by demonstrating that resurrection is a real and tangible promise for those who trust in God and His justice. Tabitha's account teaches us two important things. First, we must always consider the brevity of life. As seen in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1, we must value the importance of using our lives to do good and earn a good name before Jehovah. Tabitha was known for her generosity and dedication to helping the needy, which made her beloved and respected by the Christian community in Joppa. Secondly, we learn the firm hope in the resurrection. Tabitha died, but as seen in Acts chapter 9, verses 36 to 42, Peter, through the power of God, resurrected her, which strengthened the faith of the believers and led many to believe in the Lord. This reminds us that just as Jehovah rewarded Tabitha for her kindness, He will also take into account our efforts and resurrect us if we die before Armageddon. Question 23 and 24, Part B. What firm decision should we make? The resolute choice we must make is never to cease giving a full testimony about Christ, whether we go through difficult times or enjoy a period of calm. This involves committing to share our faith and live in accordance with Jehovah's principles, regardless of the circumstances that arise. A firm decision we must make is to commit to living according to Christ's principles, regardless of the circumstances we face, whether in difficult times or peace. Our priority must be to give a complete testimony of His love and teachings. Answers based on the box. Tabitha, she did many good works. Tabitha, also known as Dorcas, was a believer who lived in the port of Joppa. She was known and valued by the members of the congregation for her selfless actions and commitment to helping the less fortunate. Tabitha was a Christian living in Joppa and was known for doing many good works and helping the needy. Tabitha fell ill unexpectedly and died. According to the customs of the time, she was prepared for burial and placed in an upstairs room of a house. When the Christians of Joppa learned that Peter was nearby, they sent 2 men to urge him to come as soon as possible, as there was enough time for him to arrive before the burial. Many Jews had a name in the local language and another in Greek or Latin. In Tabitha's case, her name in Aramaic was Tabitha, while in Greek it was Dorcas. Both names mean gazelle. Tabitha became ill and died, which surprised the community at that time. What the Christians of Joppa did when Tabitha died is to send 2 men to preach to Peter, who was in Lydda, to come as soon as possible. By sending messengers in pairs in primitive Judaism, it was evident that it is a common practice that helps to validate the testimony of the other. When Peter entered the room where Tabitha was, he saw all the widows crying and showing the garments that Tabitha had made in life. He was saddened by witnessing that scene. Peter asked everyone to leave the room, and after fervent prayer, Tabitha was revived and sat up. The congregation was filled with joy at witnessing this miracle. The widows and the disciples, upon seeing that Tabitha was alive, reacted with great joy at seeing their beloved sister alive again. Additional points from the box. Tabitha stood out for her selfless attention to the needy in her congregation. We can follow this example by offering our support and help to those who need it with generosity and compassion. Tabitha used her skills to make garments for others' benefit. We can imitate this behavior by using our own talents and abilities to benefit others and positively contribute to the lives of our brothers. Tabitha demonstrated generosity by dedicating her time and resources to assist the needy. We can follow her example by sharing what we have with those in need, such as our voluntary donations, which can be of great help to our brothers suffering elsewhere due to natural disasters. Tabitha expressed her faith through loving actions and service to others. We can emulate this example by actively living out our faith, showing love and compassion to the needy people around us, which can arouse their interest in the God we serve. Those have been the practical answers on the congregation book study for this week. I hope they are very helpful to my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a big hug, and may Jehovah bless and protect you always.